Have you ever felt bloated or uneasy after eating something as healthy as papaya? Or maybe you've been eating papaya every morning believing it's helping your digestion only to feel strange heartburn, acid reflux, or sudden changes in your blood pressure. It sounds harmless, right? After all, papaya is supposed to be good for you. But here's what most people don't realize sometimes. It's not the papaya itself that causes the problem. It's what you eat with it. And what's worse, these wrong combinations can quietly harm your digestion, your blood health, and even your joints, especially after 60. But don't worry. Once you know these simple rules, papaya can go back to being your best friend. Most people have no idea these combinations could be dangerous. And that's what makes today's topic so important. Because as we age, our digestion becomes more sensitive. And even healthy foods can start reacting differently inside our body. That's why it's so important to understand how even healthy fruits can react differently together. Now, before we dive into these shocking food combinations, let me quickly welcome you if you're new here. Or if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This space is made just for seniors. Every week we bring you doctor-reviewed health tips, natural remedies, and lifestyle advice to help improve your digestion, protect your heart, strengthen your bones, sharpen your memory, and boost your energy. By subscribing, you'll never miss the kind of advice that can help you live a stronger, happier, and more independent life after 60. So stay with me because in this video, you'll discover 3 everyday foods you should never eat with papaya. And the third one might truly surprise you. The truth about papaya. Why seniors love it. Papaya is often called the grandmother's fruit. The one always sitting on the kitchen table, soft, sweet, and easy to digest. Maybe you remember your grandmother cutting it after lunch, or recommending it whenever someone had stomach trouble. For generations, papaya has been a symbol of gentle healing, a fruit trusted by elders to calm the stomach, ease constipation, and bring comfort after a heavy meal. And they were right, papaya truly is a powerhouse of goodness. It's rich in vitamin C, fiber, and papain, a natural enzyme that helps your stomach break down proteins and reduce inflammation. For seniors, it's a blessing light on the stomach, soothing on the gut, and friendly to slow digestion. Now, this doesn't mean papaya is bad, it simply means your body reacts differently with age. But here's what most people don't know: papaya's powerful enzymes can sometimes clash with other foods, upsetting your stomach. In certain combinations, they can even thin the blood more than your body needs. So the same fruit that helps you can also make you uncomfortable. It all depends on what you pair it with. When you're young, your body quietly corrects small food mistakes you don't even notice it happening. But after 60, your digestion slows down, your stomach acid weakens, and your liver becomes more sensitive. That means even a small mismatch in foods can have a bigger effect than before. Have you ever eaten papaya after a meal and felt bloated or heavy afterward? You might have thought it was random, but chances are it was your food combination quietly working against you. So stay with me because what comes next might change how you eat papaya forever. And maybe save you from a few restless, uncomfortable nights. Food. 1. Papaya. Lemon or citrus fruits. Have you ever noticed how many people love to squeeze a little lemon juice over their papaya, thinking it makes it fresher and more flavorful? It looks harmless, even healthy, right? But here's what most people don't realize. For seniors over 60, this simple habit can quietly turn a good fruit into a source of acidity and discomfort. Papaya is naturally alkaline and rich in papain, a gentle enzyme that helps your stomach break down protein and ease inflammation. Lemon and other citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits are highly acidic. When an alkaline fruit meets a strong acid, your stomach gets confused. One signal says, digest faster, while the other says, slow down and neutralize. The result? A bit of gentle chaos inside your gut. That's why many seniors feel bloated or gassy even when they eat something as light as papaya. Your stomach isn't just a machine. It's more like a careful chef preparing a meal. Papaya gives that chef calm, balanced ingredients. Lemon suddenly throws vinegar into the pot, everything reacts, bubbles, and the flavor goes off. That's exactly what happens inside your digestive system when these two foods meet. Let me share a quick real-life example. Margaret from Texas used to start every morning with a bowl of papaya and a squeeze of lemon, believing it would detox her system. After a few weeks, she began feeling a burning in her chest and assumed it was her heart. When she finally saw her doctor, she was stunned the burning wasn't from her heart at all, but from that harmless-looking breakfast combination. So, if you're over 60, the first rule is simple. Avoid mixing papaya with lemon, orange, grapefruit, or any other citrus fruit. Now you might be wondering, if I shouldn't add lemon, when should I eat papaya for best results? The answer: enjoy it alone, mid-morning, when your stomach is calm and ready, either empty or lightly filled. That's when papaya works best, gently cleaning your gut, helping you absorb nutrients, and keeping your digestion light for the rest of the day. Here's a quick comparison. Papaya alone. Your body digests it in about 30 minutes light, energizing, smooth. And papaya with lemon. Digestion can drag on for nearly 2 hours, often leaving a burning or heavy feeling, especially if your stomach acid is already low, which happens naturally after 60. And let's bust a common myth. Many believe lemon and papaya together burn fat faster. In truth, that acid-alkaline conflict can actually slow your metabolism by irritating the stomach lining. Remember, a calm, happy stomach burns fat far better than an irritated one. If you love that refreshing, tangy flavor, here's a safe twist. Add a few drops of mint water or a sprinkle of cinnamon instead. Mint cools the stomach, while cinnamon gently balances blood sugar, two flavors that care for your body instead of confusing it. Question for you. Have you ever added lemon or orange juice to your papaya? Did it make you feel light and refreshed or heavy and uncomfortable afterward? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help another senior watching this right now. And stay with me, because the next combination we're about to discuss, papaya with milk, is one that almost everyone believes is healthy. But for seniors, it might be one of the biggest digestive mistakes of all. Food number 2, papaya plus milk or dairy products. Now here's a combination that surprises almost everyone: papaya and milk. It sounds harmless, even nourishing, doesn't it? A creamy papaya smoothie for breakfast, maybe with a little honey on top. But for seniors over 60, this mix can quietly turn into a digestive trap. Here's why. Papaya is full of papain, that same enzyme we talked about earlier, the one that helps your stomach break down protein. Milk, on the other hand, contains casein, a dense animal protein, and lactose, a sugar that needs very specific conditions to digest. When papain meets milk, it starts breaking the milk proteins too quickly. Inside your stomach, the milk curdles prematurely, forming heavy, undigested lumps. That's when you feel that uncomfortable heaviness, gas, or even mild diarrhea a few hours later. Think of it like this. Papaya is a gentle cleaning sponge, while milk is a thick cream. When you mix the two, the sponge gets coated in cream and can't clean anymore. Everything just sits there, sticky and slow. Your digestion becomes sluggish instead of active. In Ayurveda, this combination has been warned about for centuries. They call it Viruddha Ahara, which means incompatible food. When two foods have opposite digestive qualities, one hot, one cold, one acidic, one alkaline, they can create something toxic in the body, called ama. Ama behaves like a slow poison. It blocks digestion, causes fatigue, and over time can trigger inflammation in the joints or skin. Modern science agrees. When milk proteins curdle with fruit acids, your stomach has to work overtime to neutralize the mix, leading to gas and acidity. Let me share a quick real-life example. David, a retired engineer from Melbourne, used to have a tall papaya milkshake every morning. He believed it was his energy drink, but within half an hour he would feel sleepy and sluggish, sometimes even dizzy. His doctor finally told him what was happening. It wasn't his blood sugar. It was his breakfast. The papaya and milk were fighting each other, leaving his digestion slow and his body drained. Now, this doesn't mean you have to give up creamy smoothies altogether. If you enjoy that texture, you can still make one. Just switch to plant-based milks like almond, oat, or soy. They don't react with papaya in the same way dairy does, and they're much easier on a senior stomach. Here's a simple recipe idea. Blend ripe papaya with unsweetened almond milk, a dash of cinnamon, and 1 soaked date for natural sweetness. You'll get the same creamy satisfaction without the digestive crash afterward. And remember, the best time for papaya is still mid-morning, eaten alone. When you combine it with milk, your body wastes more energy trying to balance acid and protein instead of absorbing nutrients. Over time, that can lead to constant fatigue, the kind that makes you feel like you just can't stay awake after meals. Question for you. Have you ever had papaya milkshake or papaya yogurt and felt bloated or sleepy afterward? If so, what time of day did you drink it, morning or evening? Share your experience in the comments. Your insight could help others understand their own bodies better. Stay with me, because the next combination, papaya with high protein or salty foods like eggs, fish, or pickles, is even more surprising. It doesn't just affect your digestion. It can quietly impact your heart rhythm and energy levels too. Food number 3, papaya plus high protein or salty foods now. This next combination might truly surprise you because it's something many of us do without a second thought. Eating papaya right after a protein-heavy meal like eggs, fish, or meat, or pairing it with salty foods such as pickles or cured snacks. It sounds innocent, doesn't it? A few bites of papaya after lunch to help digestion. But for seniors over 60, that simple habit can quietly upset your stomach and, over time, even affect your heart rhythm. Here's what really happens inside. Papaya's enzyme papain is a natural protein breaker. It's like a tiny army helping your body cut proteins into smaller pieces. But when you already have a stomach full of dense protein from eggs or meat, adding papaya is like sending in too many soldiers at once. Instead of helping, they start colliding. Your stomach releases more acid to manage the overload, and instead of smooth digestion, you get gas, cramps, and indigestion. And if the meal is salty or oily like fish curry, processed meats, or pickles, the trouble doubles. Salt pulls water out of your stomach lining, while papain slightly thins the blood. Together, they disturb your body's electrolyte balance. For younger people, that's often no big deal. But after 60, when blood pressure and hydration are more delicate, this imbalance can cause lightheadedness, fatigue, or even an irregular heartbeat. Think of your body as an orchestra. Protein foods, salt, and enzymes all have their own instruments. But when they all start playing at once too loud, too fast, the music turns into noise. Your digestion, circulation, and heart rhythm all try to keep up, and the result is exhaustion instead of nourishment. Let me share a quick story. Helen, a 68-year-old from Vancouver, loved eating grilled salmon followed by a bowl of papaya. She thought it was the perfect healthy meal. But within minutes, she'd feel dizzy and heavy in her chest. Her doctor ruled out heart disease. The real cause was her meal timing. Papaya's enzymes and the salty protein meal were pulling her electrolytes in opposite directions. Once she started eating papaya separately mid-morning or 2 hours after lunch, the dizziness disappeared. So here's the golden rule. Never eat papaya immediately after eggs, fish, salty snacks, or pickles. Give your body at least 2 hours before or after high-protein foods. That small gap allows your digestion to focus on one task at a time, protein first, fruit later. Now, here's a bonus insight most people don't know. If you eat papaya before a heavy meal about 20 minutes earlier, it can actually help your stomach prepare enzymes naturally, making digestion smoother. But after the meal, it just clashes. So, the same fruit can be healing or harmful. It all depends on when and what you pair it with. Question for you. Do you usually eat papaya after lunch or dinner? Have you ever noticed feeling tired or bloated afterward? Share your thoughts below. Your story could help another senior avoid the same mistake. And don't go anywhere, because the next section explains what actually happens inside your body when papaya is eaten the right way versus the wrong way, and how one small change can restore your energy, sleep, and digestion. Food. Number 3. Papaya. Plus, high protein or salty foods, like eggs, fish, or pickles. This one might surprise you the most. If you eat papaya as dessert right after a heavy protein meal like eggs, meat, or fish, you might be unknowingly stressing your liver and stomach. Here's the science. Papaya's papain enzyme helps break down proteins. Yes, but when your stomach is already full of protein, it can trigger excessive enzyme activity, leading to gas, cramps, and in rare cases, irritation of the intestinal lining. It's like adding more workers to a factory that's already overstaffed. They start getting in each other's way. And when you add salty foods like pickles or processed meats to that mix, it becomes even worse. The sodium draws out water while papain thins your blood slightly. Together, they can disturb your body's electrolyte balance, especially if you're on blood pressure or heart medication. For seniors over 60, that imbalance can cause lightheadedness, fatigue, or even irregular heartbeats. I once spoke to a retired teacher from Toronto who loved eating grilled fish with a papaya salad. Over time, he noticed his blood pressure dipping unusually low after meals. His doctor traced it back to the enzymes and salt combination affecting his circulation. So, the golden rule is, never eat papaya with eggs, fish, salty snacks, or pickles. Give your body a gap of at least 2 hours between these foods. Would you have imagined that your favorite tropical fruit could interact with simple foods like this? Stay with me. The next part will show you what actually happens inside your body when you eat papaya correctly versus incorrectly. What happens in your body? The science behind good versus bad combinations. Now that you've seen how papaya reacts with lemon, milk, and salty protein foods, let's step inside your body for a moment and see what really happens when you eat papaya the right way versus the wrong way. Imagine your stomach as a quiet, well-organized kitchen. When you eat papaya alone, it walks in like a polite guest, gentle, helpful, and easy to manage. It gives your digestive chef just enough to do. Papain breaks down old food particles, your gut muscles move calmly, and nutrients get absorbed smoothly. Your stomach finishes the meal, cleans up, and rests. But when you eat papaya with the wrong partner, like milk, citrus, or salty protein, that calm kitchen turns into chaos. Too many cooks rush in, all trying to fix different dishes at once. Acids, enzymes, and proteins clash, bubbling and fighting for attention. The stomach starts producing extra acid, your intestines slow down, and soon you feel that familiar heaviness, gas, or even a dull ache under your ribs. This is your body's way of saying, "I'm confused, let me work one food at a time." The good news is, your body is incredibly intelligent. It always tries to protect you. When you eat correctly, it rewards you in ways you might not even notice at first. Smoother digestion, more energy in the afternoon, better sleep at night, fewer sugar cravings, and even brighter skin. Here's why this happens. When papaya's enzymes work without interference, they clear toxins, support your liver, and help balance gut bacteria. Your liver, in turn, keeps your blood clean and your energy steady. Your intestines absorb more vitamins and minerals, and your brain, which depends heavily on your gut health, begins to feel calmer and sharper. Now let's flip the picture. When you eat papaya incorrectly, say, with milk or after a salty meal, undigested food particles remain in the gut. They ferment, creating mild toxins and gas. Your liver then has to clean up the mess, stealing energy from other parts of your body. That's why you might feel sleepy or sluggish after a healthy meal that included papaya in the wrong way. Think of it like an overworked cleaning crew. When you let them clean one room at a time, they shine every corner. But when you make them clean 5 rooms at once, they leave things half done. Your body works the same way when you respect its timing. It rewards you with balance and vitality. This is also why seniors who start following simple food combination rules often report feeling lighter and more energetic within just a week. It's not magic, it's relief. Relief from the constant hidden battles happening inside the gut. And here's something amazing. Your digestive system is one of the first places aging shows itself. If you treat it kindly with easy food combinations, you slow down internal aging. Your metabolism stabilizes, your joints feel less inflamed, and your heart rhythm evens out. So the next time you prepare a meal, remember this simple truth. It's not just what you eat that matters, it's how and when you eat it. Question for you. Have you ever felt sleepy or uncomfortable after eating something you thought was healthy? What do you think caused it, the food itself or the combination? Share your answer in the comments. Your story might open someone else's eyes today. Stay with me, because next we'll talk about the best way and time to eat papaya, how to enjoy its full benefits safely, especially for seniors over 60. When and how seniors should eat papaya. That you know what not to combine papaya with. Let's talk about what to do instead, when, how, and how much to eat it so that this simple fruit becomes your daily medicine instead of your daily mistake. Papaya is one of those rare gifts from nature that can heal from the inside out, but only when you give it the right space and timing to do its work. Think of it like sunlight, beautiful and powerful, but only helpful when you receive it in the right amount and at the right time of day. So when is the best time to eat papaya? Mid-morning around 10 a.m. is perfect. That's when your stomach is calm, empty enough to digest enzymes properly, and your body is waking up its metabolism. At this time, papaya cleans out your intestines, helps your liver filter toxins, and keeps your blood sugar steady for the rest of the day. Avoid eating papaya too early, right after waking up. When your stomach acid is still strong, it can cause slight irritation, and avoid it too late at night, when digestion slows down naturally. Late-night papaya can lead to gas or a little restlessness while sleeping. You might have heard people say, eat fruits anytime they're light. That's only half true. For younger people, their stomach enzymes can adjust quickly, but after 60, your digestion works best when it has a gentle rhythm. It's like a clock, it likes predictability. So keeping a set time for papaya helps your body expect it, prepare for it, and absorb it better. Now let's talk about how much is right. About half a cup to 1 cup per day is perfect. More than that can sometimes thin the blood slightly or cause your stomach to work overtime. Remember, you're eating for nourishment, not quantity. Let papaya be a gentle helper, not a daily overload. And what about combinations that are safe and delicious? Here are a few that your stomach will love. Papaya with banana or apple, both are alkaline and fiber-rich, perfect companions. A papaya with a touch of mint or cinnamon soothes the stomach and keeps digestion smooth. A papaya with water or herbal tea, especially after a light breakfast, helps flush toxins naturally. Now, if you're craving something cool or creamy, here's a healthy twist. Blend papaya with plant-based milk like almond or oat milk and add a pinch of cinnamon. It tastes like dessert, but works like a digestive tonic. And here's a little cultural insight. In traditional Indian households, papaya is eaten as a mid-morning fruit or early afternoon snack, never after a heavy meal. Elders always said, "Let the fruit breathe in your stomach." Today, science agrees that small gap of time gives your body space to do its best work. Let me share one simple story. For Rita, a 72-year-old grandmother from London, used to suffer from afternoon fatigue and bloating. She started eating papaya alone every day at 10 a.m., with a cup of warm water before it. Within a week, her energy lifted, her skin began to glow, and her afternoon naps shortened. She laughed and said, "Papaya became my morning walk inside my body." That's how gentle and powerful timing can be. Question for you. When do you usually eat papaya, morning, noon, or night? Have you noticed a difference in how your stomach feels afterward? Share your habits below. Your experience could help someone else find their perfect timing too. And stay with me, because next we'll clear up the most common myths about papaya, facts that even many doctors and diet coaches get wrong. What you'll hear next might completely change how you see this fruit forever. The health benefits. When you eat papaya the right way, when you follow the right method, papaya becomes one of the best anti-aging fruits. Let's go over some wonderful benefits seniors can expect. 1. Better digestion. Papaya helps your stomach digest heavy foods like beans or lentils more easily. No more feeling heavy after meals. 2. Improved heart health. Papaya's antioxidants reduce oxidative stress and lower bad cholesterol. For stronger bones and joints. The vitamin C in papaya supports collagen production, reducing stiffness in joints. 4. Sharper mind. Papaya's folate and fiber help detoxify the body, improving blood flow to the brain. 5. Better sleep. A clean digestive system leads to calmer nerves. Many seniors report sleeping better after adding papaya correctly into their diet. But remember, these benefits appear only when eaten alone, in moderation and at the right time. Simple papaya routine for seniors. Here's a simple daily routine to follow. Morning, 7 to 8 a.m. Have warm water with a few drops of lemon, no food yet. Mid-morning, 10 a.m. Eat a bowl of fresh, ripe papaya alone. Lunch, 1 p.m. Balanced meal with grains, vegetables, and protein. Evening, 6 p.m. Light soup or salad, avoid mixing fruits now. Night, 8 p.m. Warm chamomile or fennel tea. Follow this for a week and you'll feel the difference in digestion, energy, and even skin glow. Would you like me to make a video showing a 7-day papaya diet plan for seniors? Comment yes below if you'd love that idea. Let's recap everything before we end. Papaya is a gift for seniors, but only when eaten correctly. I'd avoid these combinations. Papaya plus citrus fruits causes acidity. 2. Papaya plus milk or dairy causes bloating and toxin buildup. Papaya plus protein, salty foods can affect blood and heart rhythm. Eat papaya alone mid-morning in moderation. Stick to ripe papaya and clean portions. Remember, at this age, your body's signals matter. When you eat clean combinations, you digest better, sleep deeper, and wake up fresher. So next time you reach for that bright orange fruit, think, is this combination helping me or hurting me? If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll keep getting weekly tips made just for seniors, tips that help you stay independent, active, and full of life after 60. We talk about everything from digestion and heart health to simple food habits that make aging easier and happier. So hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon, because your best years can still be ahead of you. And before you go, tell me in the comments, did you ever mix papaya with milk or citrus before? What changes did you notice in your body? Your story might help thousands of other seniors watching this video right now. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, and remember it's never too late to eat smarter and live stronger.